Okay, there we go. Test 1, 2. Yeah, ahoy everyone who may be watching. Yeah, we finished Terminator Resistance a whole lot earlier. Not really all that much earlier than expected. But yeah, Rom had to leave, so we couldn't get started on the DLC. So instead, well, we're just going to do a bit of extra stream as I tried this game for the very first time after... yeah, what is it?
Where are we?
Is this... Is the screen share not... Oh,
You screen share the game.
Oh, okay, let me change that. There.
And also, the game is loud.
There we go. Let's work on that here then. Let's see, master volume. Let's lower that.
It wasn't too loud anymore. When you switch over to this, the sound calmed down.
Okay. Yeah. Let me double check. I think there's a filter on here to lower it, or actually it's on gain 0, so it should be this very same volume. But yeah, I've seen I've seen a real civil engineer play this quite a bit. I haven't exactly followed each and every one of his seasons with this, but yeah, it is very clear that he very much likes the game, and well, I'm typically rather... I will say that city builders are typically not my general go-to thing, and of the previous ones that I have known of, there's typically like some sort of tile limit built onto it, like with that demo for the cats and mouse game of Whiskerwood. Yeah, Whiskerwood, I think it's called. And though there is still some sort of deadlines with this, it seems a whole lot more forgiving than anything else. And is the music is not going to return? Anyways, basically, I never played this game before. But yeah, let's give it a shot. I do know of these two factions, the Forktails, easygoing but hardworking. Folktails, Folktails, not Forktails, are expert farmers. They respect nature and it rewards them with plentiful bounties. Their motto, comfort, food, and sturdy wood. And apparently the beavers have Simlish. And the Iron Teeth, defectors of the traditional timber ways. They mastered iron and science to build advanced machinery. They achieve progress through ingenuity, efficiency, and disregard for the environment. Their motto, work hard, work hard. Okay, but there's a requirement for unlocking them. So, yeah, let's get started here. Okay, let's see. Official maps. What is beginner friendly? Okay, we've got lakes, plains, and waterfalls. Okay. Yeah, I have heard that... Oh, yeah, there are official ones here, and these are custom maps that you can probably... Well, you can download these from the workshop. That's very clear, probably. Typically with city builders as well, you have to kind of gamble on random generation as well, huh? And that's not going to be the case here, it seems. Let's see. Let's start with the very first one. These days, areas rich in lakes and rivers are scarce, but little remains shows that there is still a hope for Earth, though. Okay. That's easy, no more hard. You want a challenge? Your settlement starts with moderate resources. Droughts and bad tides are milder at the beginning, but intensify over time. I think it'll probably be best to, well, do this on easy, since this is the very first time that I'm starting this up. So it can be modified further. Okay. All right. Also, let me... Okay, the chat feature on OBS is still on the channel we rated with Black Shadow. It doesn't seem to have reset over to here, or... how... Is there a way for me to reset this back to our place? Not that I can just... I can just check the chat on OBS, the preview and such, of course, but... let me just remove that for a second, lower the preview. Docs, chats, and okay, let's reset it. Okay, preview back up. And yeah, let's get started. Let's see, if a building is marked as solid, such as a lodge or a warehouse, you can build other structures on its roof. Okay. I've seen RCE do that plenty of times. And apparently, he is planning a new season already, where he wants to build a skyscraper, basically.
Of course. I like the YouTuber, but I have one criticism against him.
Oh.
He should put the title of the games he's doing videos of in his titles or the thumbnail. For the very Timberborn, he will do that. But for other games, he will not. In very few games, he actually will put the title on the thumbnail or the title. Which means, oh, this looks interesting. It says they usually have art on the videos. But when you click it, it does either the in-game you're interested in or a game you see now is, oh, this is, I don't want to watch this.
Let's see. Welcome. This tutorial will help you with all the basics of building a beaver settlement. Every new settlement needs logs. Only lumberjacks will cut trees, so place 2 lumberjack flags next to nearby trees. Okay, that is here. Lumber mill, lumber flag. Okay. We can't access those, but we can access these.
Wait, look up.
There are these, but...
bushes. What are those bushes?
Blueberry bushes, to be exact. Okay.
Alright.
The flags will not be built unless they are in the district's building range. Select the district center to see its building range. That's very short. You can extend it by connecting paths to its entrance. And where are the paths? Let's see. Paths and structures. Path. Okay. There. And there. Okay. The color of the line shows how... Well, shows the distance to the stuff. So if that goes too much in the red, it's too far away. Okay. A bit refreshing to have a game that doesn't cover the movement stuff. Because typically every single game that has an isometric view like this will go over that, huh? Let's see. Every building with an entrance must be connected to a district center by a path. Build paths to connect the lumberjack flags. Yeah. Lumberjacks will not start working until you tell them what to do. Use the Cut Trees tool to mark an area for cutting. Hold the left mouse button to select multiple tiles at once. Okay, we'll only cut in its range. You can check by... Okay, so everywhere here, basically. Let's see, where do we... Okay, there. It would be... They could have made this a bit more obvious with that. There we go, just cut all of that. Those two will get to work. Beavers need water to survive. Build a water pump to ensure a continuous source of drinking water. Remember to connect it to a district center. Okay, water pump. Okay, pump. The actual pump part needs to be in the water, of course. Let's put that around there. And then pass straight over. Okay. And they'll get to work on that. Or rather, they'll head over here instead. Okay, they're picking up the logs. Start construction. Okay, we can use storage to, well, centralize where the resources are later. Okay, let's see. Do we have any names? Jabber. Zalubar. Lujin. Zolzil. Okay. Solix. Cabalao. Okay.
Wait, we can rename them?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Someone was in a hurry there. Let's see then. Any in particular? Any you see here that you'd want named after you?
Unsure. I'm even unsure who we should name anyone after for. Some love weavers and some don't.
Okay, it has 3 out of 12 logs. Okay, it's too late for them to work now. So, yeah, they can just bum around outside here. Okay, so cycles and days are separate. Okay. Let's keep that sped up a bit. Okay, that's 4, 5. I could probably speed that up a little bit by connecting this over here. Okay, one more. There we go. Okay, continue. In addition to water, beavers also need food. Build a gatherer flag near some blueberry bushes. Gatherers will automatically gather berries within the flag's range. You can see the range by selecting, yeah. Food, gatherer flag. May as well stick that right there. Okay, someone get on that. I'm guessing those they need absolutely 0 resources. Okay. Does that need to be designated? Or will they just do it themselves? So then we need a stable food source, build a farmhouse to plant and harvest crops. If you're running low on workers, you can pause some buildings. To do so, select the building and click pause. Click the pause button. Like many other buildings, a farmhouse has limited range. Okay, farmhouse. Let's leave a bit of space for more paths and water storage. Okay, that needs 25 logs. And we have only 8. Okay, speed up. Let's see, we've got absolutely nothing in the when it comes to materials or ingredients. Okay, but we are gathering berries quickly. Or rather, we started with a good amount already, probably.
I wonder what people usually eat. Like, some people make a mistake to think they eat trees, but no, they don't.
Nope.
So the question is, what do they eat?
Probably the typical roots and such.
Yeah, no, probably
And
something in the
plants.
water as well.
I wouldn't
Like,
be
I don't
surprised if
know-
they can be omnivorous to a degree. Let's just
Yeah, like, there are
Look at
probably
that.
the rodents, so there are herbivores and omnivores in that group.
It's no goods in stock, nothing in range. Do I need to assign plant crops? Okay, carrots. There.
Oh yeah, they do eat. I forgot. I have seen videos of them eating salads, carrots, cabbages,
There we go.
and yes, they are
continue.
adorable when they eat those. Especially when they carry around the cabbages and eat them while they're walking.
There we go. Just all the freaking carrots that they can want, though that's dead space or dead ground. Or not so much
gonna
dead
guess
ground, but still.
I'm gonna guess there's plenty of water plants that beaver eat as well.
Probably.
I would not be surprised if they also eat fish.
Yeah, just a lot of freaking carrots. Farmers will not start working until you tell them what to do and where to plant. Use the plant crops tool to mark a carrot field. Need to be planted on irrigated land, otherwise they will dry out and eventually die. All the buildings you placed have some storage, they will fill up quickly. Build additional stockpiles for logs and water. Each storage building can only hold one type of storage, or one type of resource. You can set it after selecting the building. Okay, I saw a bit of flickering there, storage. Okay, large pile. One right there for the carrots. One for wood. And leave a bit of what's going on over there now. Let's actually put up 2 of these. Okay. Oh, we need to build more of those. Okay, there. Yep. Logs, small tanks, water. Okay. And yeah, one of the seemingly signature mechanics of this game is, of course, the welfare and such. Or is it? I'm probably using the wrong word for it, but or life quality. And they'll probably talk about it in a bit. But yeah, basically we want to up these as much as we can to ensure all sorts of buffs that you can get from that. Like longer lifespan, faster work speed, move speeds. Okay, continue. Over here, okay, two of the children grew up. All right. And yeah, one of the other things is, of course, all the water mechanics in this game. And this water is rather shallow, about half height or so.
Sound like you want to say something else.
Let's see. Yeah, I thought so. We don't have access to... Oh, there is actually that there. So if we do this... Let's see, we've got one workless beaver at the moment. So, yeah, that's planting. They are cut trees. Here we go. And where was that? There and there. Okay. Oh, right, yeah, if I remember correctly, only the beavers that don't have jobs at the moment. We can set this one for logs at the moment. We can swap it over to food later.
Yeah, maybe you should have one for logs closer to the other forest.
Good point on that, yeah. Since that's going to need time to grow, so let's actually, yeah, cancel that one.
Yeah, like you should have one there, but you could have a smaller one there, maybe.
Storage, small pile. There.
I mean, small for the other one that's still growing, and big one for this one. For this, there's plenty of trees up here.
Let's putting this one down just to have a little bit of storage, then we can swap that with a big one right after. So that they don't have to... Actually, yeah, probably best to just remove that from there. Dirt, metal, planks... Oh, so this is not food storage. Okay, let's leave it as logs for the moment. I believe we can... Yeah, accepts good, obtain, supply, empty... Ah, well. Yep, there you are. For a second I thought he'd gone all the way over there, but no, that's one of these. I can actually remove this one because there's not going to be too much work then, and yeah, this one's already out of stuff to do now.
Okay, I just had an idea.
Hmm?
We should name a beaver after rum.
Let's assign 2 less there. Okay, one's gone to gather berries. Let's see, the only one who seems to be actually working now at the moment, or actually there's another one coming. Okay, there. Okay, Rom the Beaver.
No, but do we have like, something for food supply?
Let's see,
Food
small
storage.
warehouse. There should be probably, but I'm guessing these stores bulky resources. So, okay, the medium and small warehouses. Okay, that's going to be for food, I'm presuming then.
Yeah, and
Let's
it
see,
can be
we can
built on
place
top
like
of as
that.
well. So yeah, it can be good to have it near the.
Berries.
What's that big important building called again?
The district center.
Okay.
What? Okay, there's too long. Really, dudes?
Of course, it's rum.
You could have just dropped that off there, but oh well.
Of course, as usual, when you name a NPC after a friend or the characters from something, that happens. Something.
Their IQ immediately dropped by 10 points.
Either that or they do something crazy or something else. That it's a life of their own.
Okay. Yeah. This is actually not doing anything yet because there's no actual, well, anywhere to store water. It seems we do have water stored somewhere, but I'm guessing that's in here. Yeah. Okay. Well, speeding up again. Okay. Well, it is... okay, we've got ruins here. Can be salvaged for scrap. Okay, we've got water flowing from down here. Okay, there's the sources. May your rivers always flow, beaver greeting. Okay, does that... is that the only end? No, this is also coming down. Okay. So we've got 2 entry points. Okay. And what do we have here? Blockage. Okay. That could be destroyed to allow water to flow into here. That there as well. That would irrigate all of this land as well. And oh, that's... okay, I don't think I need to explain anything about this here then. Bad water source. Okay.
Something said was something on the flavor text there.
Let's see. Why do we have to clean up the humans' mess? Oh, right, they're all dead.
Oh, well, I guess that tells us what kind of world this is.
Yeah. Okay, more bad water from here.
Wait.
Okay.
The beavers inherit the earth.
Yep. Okay, that's floating off the map there. Okay, so that's not really a threat of overflowing. But yeah, that definitely needs to be separated. It's coming from 2. Actually, no, it is from only 1 point, or did I miss one?
There's an aqueduct there.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Is that the only place where it's coming from? Or for there, at least. Okay.
Yeah, if you can redirect it to go to the other bad water, but away from the good water, it should be fine.
There.
Hopefully.
It also shows what you do and do not have by having these bars beside what you do have. Okay. I know of dynamite and such. So that could... I'm guessing this can be... Okay, it can be demolished by hand. But if we were to get... Oop.
Wait, look down. There's another blockage down there. You were just at it. Yeah,
Okay,
that...
So if these both were demolished, it would probably direct most of the bad water this way, which would clean this up somewhat.
Yeah, we should then also, we go back up, move it elsewhere as well. Oh, there's another blockade, but yeah, we can move it away to be here instead.
Okay, the problem then becomes that it will eventually overflow if it doesn't have anywhere to go. Also, they finished up the tank. Okay, so yeah, you need to keep a bit of hydrodynamics in mind.
Yeah.
Okay, with logs and water, you have having a place to store. You should prepare the same for berries in the upcoming carrot harvest. Okay, 2 medium warehouses.
Oh, so
one
we were
for
right.
berries. Storage, medium warehouse. Put another one there.
Yeah, luckily, we can build on top of them as well if needed.
Yeah, when we get access to the stairs. Oh, there. Let's see. Can we move this? Or do we just need to... Okay, looks like we need to make an entirely new one. Okay. Wood. Flag. There. And if we pause this one, are you immediately going to drop that? Okay, no, you become a worker and immediately start moving it elsewhere. Why are you bringing it that way? Alright, because log storage here. Speaking of storage, just add one more bit of paths. There we go. Okay. We can... Let's see. Yeah. Let's just speed this up a bit here, huh? There. Double the workforce on that. Okay. But yeah, that bad water needs somewhere to go, otherwise it'll fill it up here and overflow.
Yeah, that's why
which will end up back in here.
Look up. It goes elsewhere. So we can see if we can make it go... Oh, yeah. Keep on going.
Then it'll end up over here. Underground ruins. Buried ruins full of metal scrap that can be mined. Okay. Whatever humans were doing down there, it sure required lots of metal. Okay, so it could be broken. Actually...
Yeah, and that one
no,
runs out with the map.
That would flow into here as well then. To this pool up. It would be far away from where we currently are with it.
Yeah, and if you look up there, it runs out of the map as well. So if you were to direct everything towards here, it will have somewhere else to go, at least.
It would mostly still pool in here though, since it'll also flow from here into there. But at least it'll be out of here for the most part.
Yeah, and that's what we want to do. We want to get it away from the clean water.
Okay. Let's see. There. Carrots. Okay. Now we just need to wait for them to build it. Okay.
Yeah, we shall...
Triple time
one
it.
for carrot and one for blueberries, I guess?
Yep.
What is the blueberries? Could you just use a smaller one? Do we have a... We have warehouses, may as well use them.
Let's see, is there any way... Oh, yep. Alright. This is the one I saw earlier. Okay. Let's see. Another underground ruins.
Okay, yeah,
With this one, it would probably be easier. This would be trickier. The best thing I can otherwise think of would be to try and block the clean water off from here. But, yeah, it's flowing from here and from there. So any blockage we put up here would overflow into it anyways. At least it's not spreading out from there. It is still contaminating the water. Oh, the warehouses are done. Let's see. Science points are used to unlock more advanced buildings. The inventor will produce science points over time. So, inventor, beaver only. Okay. Let's put that right there. Oh, right. There.
Okay,
logs.
we should have Rom as the inventor, shouldn't we?
If possible, yeah. Okay. Pike is working there now. I'm not sure if we can assign anyone specific to that. Let's see. Homes increase your beaver's well-being and allow your folktales population to grow. With enough lodges to house all your beavers. Beavers will not reproduce unless there are empty slots for kids. Okay, yeah, what I saw with the iron teeth is that you can... Well, you need to get them specific buildings to breed. Which does... both ways allow you to control the population through that then. Let's see. There, housing. One lodge. Okay. It's 1, 2, 3 inhabitants. We have 12 beavers. So there. Let me pass between. There we go. Bit narrow maybe, but we don't have much to install for amenities at the moment. But I do know that there is stuff that you can put down to increase the welfare in the area. For something like that, it would probably be better to have these to have a 3 width in between, 2 paths going like side to side, and then amenities stuff in the middle. Plus, it would also allow for stairs and such, so you can build on top of this. Okay, maybe later. For now... let's see. Yeah, the more places that water flows, the lower the water flow goes. So, all of that... Actually, no, that is flowing in from there as well. So, if this were to be blocked off here, all of that water would go here as well, raising up the level, or the water level. Now it's flowing through here as well. Okay. And yeah, high water levels are useful as well. Okay. Are these grown? Let's see, we have 2 unemployed beavers, so let's put 1 to work over there as well. Let's put a second worker in that to ensure it's, well, being kept up. Okay, and since we do want population growth to a degree, let's put another one of those. Because, yeah, the beavers will eventually die of old age. So having another generation ready to, well, to fill in for them is important as well. Okay, we've got 10 science. Let's see. 70 for stairs, 100 for platforms. Okay. Oh, they want us to build 6 lodges. So, well, guess we're adding a 6th one all the same. A bit more paths. There. Make that easier to traverse instead of having to go, well, all the way around. Let's see, are those linked? Yes, those are linked to the, the number buttons. Okay. And now we just need to wait for them to finish again. We got 21 carrots at the moment and 315 berries. Okay. And yeah, like beavers, we will eventually have to redirect the water flows. Actually, it's... Okay, it's really low here. Okay, most of it is, of course, flowing out, but it's not really getting that much throughput to begin with. Okay.
Yeah, having the bad water go to that stream over there would be nice, since then, yeah, we have somewhere to put all the bad water to run out of, so they doesn't overflow anywhere.
Yeah. Okay. This will be a bit trickier, as well as... Where was the other one? Here. Yep. Your beavers are happier than ever. You have reached a new welfare high score. Okay. Oh, they've already started breathing.
And also...
Okay.
Says something about the iron teeth.
Yeah, to unlock them, we need to get 15, an average of 15 welfare. Okay, one more lodge. Okay. There we go. Alright, then continue. We can now start producing more advanced resources, but some buildings require power to do so. Build a water wheel by the shore on the river. It is dependent on the water flow, so it will stop producing energy when there is no water. Of course. There, power. Okay. And yeah, this makes use of hydrodynamics, of course, with faster flow giving more power. So let's put one there. Do this just in case. We do know that they can move somewhat off the pass and such. Also, you are doing nothing, so go do something else. Okay, this looks to be working with two of them.
Look at the pine trees.
Got sap growing on them.
Not many of them left. Do we have something like a forester?
I do believe we do have that. Plant trees and bushes. Let's see, but that's locked.
Ah, so we need to unlock it first.
Let's pine. Let's see, it's drought resistance. 12 days for 2 logs. 7 days for 1 log. Okay, so there's 1 log per 6 days, technically speaking. That is less, even more, but it is also the longest, so... Let's see. Okay, need to unlock Forester. And where is the Forester then? Let's see, cut trees, no. Let's see, up there, Forester. Oh, we have enough of that, so unlock that. Yep. Okay. Let's put you right there. And then plants trees.
But do you want it closer to the other trees currently about that you could just replant?
It's there.
Oh.
Put some old ones. Or ones that need to grow a long time.
Old ones? We're gonna summon the old ones?
No. There. Plant a lot of these young trees. Actually, it's a bit hard to tell if this counts as irrigated or not. Let's do it as that. Okay. And yeah, now these are actually cuts trees. Is I need to click there as well, of course. Okay. Let's see. Some of that can reach. Okay. All the same. Let's demolish one of these. And put in a bit of pathing.
Can we plant a forester up here to use this entire area as a forester area?
Probably as well, yeah.
Same with that spot.
But yeah, wood is of course going to be one of, if not the main main resources.
Also, I think that waterway is supposed to be connected to something.
Let's see. It'll first need to be built though. 50 logs for that. 10 logs and planks for that. We don't have access to plank production yet. That is what, well, the water wheel is going to be for. Let's see. Already there are 4 baby beavers going around. Let's see. Quagatsok was born. Rakash was born. Okay. I know there's a Twitch integration thing you can do where, or was it Twitch? Or was, I think it was Patreon that RCE uses. But probably something with Twitch as well, where you can have beavers be named after viewers and such, and followers. Okay, those are just out of reach, it seems. Okay, we've got 2 beavers not doing anything at the moment, so... Oh, we can make the lumber mill, but it requires power, and the water wheel isn't done yet.
Yeah, but we definitely want to put it by the wheel then.
Yeah,
for obvious reasons.
See. I believe any point that the power should be able to connect at any point of it. No, it doesn't require a specific point.
Are you sure for that? The mill had tiny arrows, so I think you may have to do that.
The arrow for the entrance.
Oh, not that kind of arrows. I meant like tiny blue arrows by the joint.
Okay, that's where you need to connect, well, connectors. I prioritize that.
Yeah, so... you probably need that order.
Let's see. Power, vertical shafts. Let's see. Vertical windmill, power wheel.
Roads?
Should be able to, yeah. Would it make sense otherwise? So yeah, just need to wait for this wheel to be built. And hopefully we can move with this. It can connect through. You know. Oh yeah, they can do that. Gearboxing.
Yeah, next time you probably should be a bit more careful how you build that.
Probably. Okay. Let's high prioritize these so people will, or more beavers will get to work. Okay. Autosave. Let's see. Landscaping. Dam blocks water but allows some to pass through a spillway on the top. At the top. Levee blocks off water completely. Floodgate blocks water up to an adjustable height. Double floodgate, just double the height. Triple sluice, unidirectional automated water discharge. Yeah, from what I've seen with these, you can be very clever with them if you, well, if you would set them correctly. At the moment, this will probably be the... actually... And the levees are what we would need to speed things up, because as you can see, the water is going at a rather sedate pace here. So this isn't going to give that much power. But if we force it through a narrow opening by, well, building around it, it's of course going to be a lot faster and thus give more power. Let's see, 12 logs required for these. These cost 50 logs, so yeah, it'll be a lot cheaper to build a series of these that go than to build a series of water wheels instead.
Wait. Would you want them to be higher up, so it actually makes the faster flow?
It'll still pass through all of here to slow it all down. We could increase the total amount of water that comes through here by using these now. Actually, we could block that. No, this is being fed through here as well, so that would actually lower the amount of water that we get. Because this is coming from downhill. And you can see the flow. Just barely. So if anywhere, we'd need to block off here. But we don't have stairs, so we can't get there.
Actually,
there's natural stairs there.
If it's very narrow, you will get more speed, correct?
Yep.
There are some areas nearby that are rather narrow.
That's a corner of it.
Higher up.
We also need to keep. We need to keep in mind that the power needs to be transferred over as well.
Yeah. Like basically, you would want your lumber mill be by a narrow stream.
Yep. Or, well, like I said, you can narrow it down yourself. Could we use these behind the water wheel itself? Yeah, so that the water can still flow past?
Yeah. Would it really work if you put it in front of it?
Putting these in front of it would probably slow it down, since it blocks it to a certain height. But putting it behind it should work without interfering.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about. But it looked like you were about to put it in front of it several times. Like maybe put it by a small dam by the water pump or something.
Okay, still putting out quite a bit here. Let's see.
Yeah. But the water pump feels like a good spot to have a dam, since it would make easier for the pump to get water.
Let's see. It's time to start producing planks. Build a lumber mill connected to the water wheel with power shafts. It's already undergoing. Reactivate you for that singular tree. Okay. Yeah, landscaping. 20 logs is still quite a bit to get them across. And well, beavers can swim, it's just that they can't climb up ledges like this, I believe.
Give them reason and they will. But that Moses said that I was imagining a beaver with a grappling hook.
And I just realized there's no open jobs. Actually, you are... Congratulations, you've been promoted to builder. Get the building. These are stock full. Okay. Which means that some of that is going to waste. You are doing nothing, so put that on pause. Okay. Let's see. Obtain. Supply. Okay, no haulers in district. Is that something we need to put down flags for or something? Signs, well-being, decorations, monuments. District management. Hauling posts. Okay. Oh, that's a big... There we go. And yeah, of course, one of the big things with games like this is just the logistics of it. Though, yeah, looks like... okay. Paths. There. No active remove button? Okay, but we should still be able to build over them, I hope. Or not. Oh, wait. There. Demolish. Delete rubble. Demolish buildings. Unmark. Okay, there we go. Okay, power shaft there. It automatically adjusts the fit.
Nice.
Okay, so we should have 3 people building now. Or that hauling's not there yet. Vertical power shaft, not needed yet. Let's see. District managed. Another center. Builder's hut. Employ additional builders. Okay, district crossing. Balance is good between the 2 connected districts. Each side has its own workers that distribute goods between the district crossing and the rest of the district. Okay. Because, yeah, you can build more of these. And that way you can have multiple districts for certain things. Pause that. And pause that. More haulers, more builders. Okay, so they better haul ass. Or haul tail? Okay, good amount of water.
Here we go again. Captain and their puns.
Okay, they do. The puns do require a certain level of bite with these beavers, though, huh?
Oh, for love of. Also, I noticed something of late. Is my avatar lagging in most streams of late?
It's a bit late to blink. Yeah, it seems.
It's very delayed to stop as well.
Might need to look into that. Oh.
Yeah, like, if
well-being.
it's just visual thing, fine. But if it actually affects my audio? On Discord, I see my icon flashing normally. Just my avatar on the stream that's a bit off. Okay, now it seems almost... No, never mind.
We need a stable source of logs. Unlock the forester and build it near a place where you want to plant trees.
But yeah, do look into it. Like, if it's just the visual blinking that's off, fine. But if it's actually a sign of my audio is off, though again, Discord seems to react just fine.
Leave a
But
bit
yeah,
of
we're gonna
room
need to
for
check.
path.
As long as people can hear me fine, that's good.
Yeah. Okay. Now autosave. The logs here are almost gone. Where the trees are. So... let's see. We don't have access to the stairs. Still. Yeah, but we are getting close to unlocking them. And yeah, vertical mobility is going to improve things a hell of a lot. Though for... we won't be able to get up here because there's no double ladders. We need platforms as well for that, I believe. So yeah, we can get access to here. Ease up, travel through there. Build a levee to get across. How many... okay, we've got 88 logs now. Let me cancel some of these here.
Yeah, I feel like you want a storage for the planks there as well. Well, storage for logs and planks.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Storage. Large pile there. And... If we put these dams up here, it'll stop the flow for the moment, or at least lessen it. It will still pass through eventually. It will stop the water wheel for a bit. So it's built behind it at the moment. Then...
oh, that's what you consider behind it. I thought that was in front.
actually, we could do this a bit better. There. Save ourselves 20 logs by pushing it back a little bit. To where it is a little less wide. Okay. This will cause the water to stock up over there. Or to build up. There. Get rid of those stumps. Okay. Needs 3 more planks. Okay, we are getting 1 plank every 1.3 hours. Okay. Could probably speed that up by building another one, but this will do for now. Okay. Yeah, that's going... Actually, that's the same width, isn't it? That's the same width. Oh well, easier access to all of these. Okay. Low priority on that. High on that. High on that. Okay, we've got 4 beavers who should be working as builders, I believe. Okay, just pass through the night. Okay. And of course, they're not going to work when they're... oh, hello, that's bad. Okay, we've got 3 days until that drought hits. Okay, set that to planks. Not treated planks. Just planks. Okay. So, yeah. This storing up some water for us will help. Because it won't keep this turning, but it'll at least keep the water supply available. Though I do believe that water can also evaporate if it stays still. Though, of course, rather slowly.
So you're probably gonna need more water tanks.
I think this will probably be... it depends on how long the drought is going to be. If it's not going to be too long, at the moment because we're in the tutorial and on easy. Let's see. Let's speed up. Yeah, since we don't have this yet, we don't have anyone bringing the logs over from there to here, so the builders have to get it from all the way over there. Okay. I'll just assign those for cutting down as well.
So BRB.
Okay.
So don't die.
Actually, I just had a realization that I'm probably being dumb with this here. So... there. Because there is something we can unlock now. The stairs here, so unlock those. Yes. And yeah, that's 4 planks and 1 log. And with that, we can just put that there and put that there. And yeah, that's a whole lot cheaper to just get them across. It won't block up the water, though. But we can use those logs to well, put up full blockage if needed. Let's see. Old Casco's Opus Magnum. Okay. Just to be sure, let's put another small tank there. And the forester is done. You can now plant trees. Choose the plant trees and bushes tool and plant some birches. Similar to crops, trees need to be watered in order to grow. Remember to mark them for cutting. Oh, right, yeah, should do that as well. There, they will... I believe they will only cut them once they are grown. Okay. Is this one? Okay, pause these. And put some new flags up for that over here. Actually, reactivate this one for now. May as well put another for when that is done. And it can be removed and replaced later. Nope. Your settlement is now self-sufficient as long as the water keeps flowing. Consider building a dam or placing more tanks to help your beavers survive the droughts. The tutorial will show you the basics, but there's much more you can discover on your own. Good luck. Okay, and with that, the tutorial is over. Okay, yeah, I'll probably need a second of these. Okay. 5 unemployed beavers. Okay, they're all getting out of their houses. Building the stairs. Okay. Let's see, materials left after demolishing a building can be gathered by builders. Okay. Let's see. Where would be the... Yeah, there's no easy spot here really to block off for this. Autosave, yep. So yeah, we are going to need... Let's see. Levies, 12 logs instead of... Okay, so the... Okay. So the ones that block water off completely are cheaper than the ones that will actually let it pass through. Okay. Let's see. Wet fur. Okay. Do those even reach there? They'll probably reach a bit once that is done. I prioritize that. I think with the sheer amount of trees here, the second forester will be needed. So... Let's see, it's a 2x2. It's 2x2, yeah. Okay, wood, forester... There. Okay. Yeah, really not the best spots for easy dams at the moment, or at least ones that aren't going to take up all of the logs that we need. Okay. Yeah. Probably best that we still try to block it off there then, because that drought is still incoming. Can I even reach that here without the path? I presume / hope so. Okay. Yeah, storage on berries and carrots is full, so that we don't have to worry about at least. Everyone needs one more log to be finished. Okay. Nope. Forgot to set it for water. Let's see, these hold 30 each to a max. Probably should turn that back on. Welcome back. Okay, and some of our young beavers grew up. Isn't connect... Oh, okay. Let's see, path. There we go.
What?
It's rather out of the way.
You made a road underwater.
Yep.
Okay.
Really, that doesn't actually reach there. Okay. Let's see. Cut trees. Yep, there. Woods. More lumberjack flags. Okay. Can I put a bit of... No, I cannot put a bit of pathing there. Okay. So I'll have to leave these here then for the farmed trees.
Oh, I see you made an extra water tank since you realize you need water for the trees.
There's more for drinking than that. Okay. Yeah, these seedlings are a bit awkwardly placed. They don't allow me to put paths over there.
Yeah, you probably should put that road elsewhere.
Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, you could have done so much easier for yourself if you just made it a little bit to the side.
There. Delete that. Put a one there. Okay. Half a day till the drought. Okay, should be enough water and such stored. Hopefully. Food is at least plentiful.
If you
Okay.
had only grown cucumbers. I feel like you might need a extra storage just to store the extra food.
Earth Recultivator. Distributes tree seeds across the earth. When launched, makes the beavers in the area extra happy. Okay. The pinnacle of beaver engineering. Okay. Okay, they can still get to these. Let's just set these all to high priority so they'll actually come and work there. Okay. Let's see. Decoration, benches, hammocks, shrubs, roofs. That gives aesthetic, okay. Okay, well, I guess we'll see if we manage to survive this drought then. A lot of the plants won't. Actually, the trees have resistance to droughts. Okay, the carrots as well. Raw carrots help beavers balance their diet without giving up on the joy of crunching. And, okay, it's only 1 day of drought. And, well, what happens with that, of course, is that the sources stop producing. Okay.
Wait. Does that include the bad one as well?
Yep. Okay, so that time could be used to better block off the more obnoxious ones. And yeah, that's all too far away at the moment. Okay, they got to work over here. Storage. There. Logs. Probably should have made a storage for logs over here as well with this. Okay, hopefully they aren't moving all the way over there for that to bring those logs. Okay. The water is still... Well, the water flow in general is already slow. So there is all this water that is still here. Though, as you can see, it is a lot lower in level already. Okay, they are working here. First one is done. Okay, so that goes about 3/3 before it's open. Okay. And yeah, the water is too low now for this, so we are without planks or plank production. Okay, 6 planks. Okay, I think I should sacrifice a bit of this here. there. And... okay, these need to be cut first. They need to grow up first. Okay.
Dear.
Oh yeah, the drought will be over soon. And yeah, only the deep areas are still covered or with water. Okay. Okay, so a cycle is every time between the normal weather and the droughts. Yeah, they look bad, but as it says, drought resistance.
It's not only the berries and farmer looking at is concerning.
All the greenery gone. Okay, but the water is flowing again here. But it will probably take a bit to actually get back here. Actually... oh no, that is actually blocked off, so... it will... it may not actually get here before some of the berries die off, though. Or the carrots.
So yeah, even if the drought only lost 1 day, the after effects is still severe.
Yeah. And that is why these are needed. Okay. We aren't really short on food. In fact, we have a massive... we're full on foods. Quite literally. Okay.
I suspect they're gonna be angry soon for all the recipes involves carrots and blueberries or mixed between them. And they only have carrots and blueberries and nothing else, well, besides water.
Okay, I think this would probably be a best first spot to block off. Because that could be done with 2.
I know there's blueberry tea, but carrot tea doesn't sound... carrot tea doesn't sound good.
3 whites. Might as well do it somewhere else then.
Can we even reach that area?
We'd probably need to make paths all the way over there. Okay. Slowly but surely, the greenery is returning. Let's speed that up a bit. And there comes the water and the green. But now... it runs into the levees here. Rises up. And, yeah, eventually spills over to continue on. But it does fill this all the way up. So, yeah, for the next drought, we've got a good amount of water saved up. Alright. So those reach everything here. Yep. Okay. Let's see. 7 days. Remember, kids, do not peel too much bark off. It harms the tree. Man known. Okay. Alright then. Let's reactivate one of these here. Actually, let's reactivate both of them. Okay. Yep, and here they all come spilling out again. It might be a good idea to move all of this over here. Because the beavers like it when their fur is wet. Because, well, they are beavers. So, making it so that for to get out of their homes, they need to pass through water. That'll give them a buff right there. And yeah, here's the buffs we have. Plus 20% working speed, plus 5% movement speed. But no extra life expectancy at the moment.
Though we should probably do some other, like, we have carrots, but we should probably replace one of the carrots with something else.
Let's see, do we even have anything else that we can plant? Crops, sunflowers, potatoes, wheat, okay.
Potatoes should probably be good.
Let's see. Landscaping. Nope. Paths, that's what we need. Okay. We would need platforms for what I really want to do here, which is basically to make a path upwards, then use the platforms to cover over it. Let's see.
Yeah,
I doubt we can... No. Yeah, we can't with the openings like that. It's small warehouse.
Yeah, I think I saw the platforms in the path thing.
Yeah, but we need 100 science. We're close to that, though. Okay.
Oh, yeah, there.
Building lacks workers. Okay, that's finally available now. Okay, do we have any beavers that are just bumming around?
I feel like you're a little bit too aggressive with some farms.
Well, better way too much food than too little.
Yeah, probably it's a good idea to have enough space for them. Like, bad to waste food after all.
Let's see, can I... Okay, I need to clear them before I can make use of them. So, clear them. Will they still harvest these if they... Oh, I can actually see the progress over here. Okay. A bit of that going to waste. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now these need to be cleared first. Will they still collect them like this? Okay, all of that is gone. Or most of it is. 50 logs. Good amount of logs. Alright. Now, damming this up wouldn't really do anything.
Well, damming one side there would give you a new stream that would have a lot of speed.
Yeah, the problem that we have here is that both of these are flowing inwards from here. So if I'd really want to speed up or heighten the water level, I'd need to... Okay, so does that... Did I accidentally click out of something or so? Oh, really? Okay, must have accidentally hit that at one point. Yeah, I'd need to dam off this here, most likely, to really improve the water flow. Though it seems to be flowing a lot better than it was earlier, before the drought.
Probably thanks to that.
Yeah, even just further back here, I think it looks to be at a higher level. Though I might just be seeing things.
Well,
let's see.
You seem to describe how your eyes are supposed to work. You're supposed to see things.
Let's see, if I build one there... And one there. Let's see. Let's build another one of those science posts, or the inventors. There. Should probably build another of these to improve the population. Housing.
Bloody heck, I could hear Rom snore.
That might be doing it a bit too much. A lot of these three are going to open up soon. Once all of that is done. We need to make sure that we don't overgrow the population after all. Let's see. Mark resources for... Rubble. Yeah, that's already been cleared up, it seems. Okay.
Oh, I just had an idea.
No.
Yeah. You said it's full storage.
Yeah.
You could put two more pointing towards the farmhouse. But you could put a stair by the district house so people can walk up on it. Then you can have two more storage houses on top of it.
We'll need the platforms for that.
Even
So
to
now
walk on the roof?
Let's see. Yeah, we need platforms for these to be on. Or for them to be able to get to the entrance, or just put the stairs right in front.
No, not what I said. You put two up there, but you also put two in front of them. So basically, you have a total of 6. So 4 down, 2 up.
So
then
like
you have the
this.
stairs walking up. Yeah, then you have the stairs walking up on top of one of the warehouses. As using the warehouse at the platform itself.
Okay. There. We'll need to remove these as well then.
Yeah. But luckily enough, you have so much carrots. They need some variety.
Let's see. Paths.
Your path got ruined by that single tree that still remains.
Okay. There. Okay. Even though it is red, I do believe they should still be able to get over here. Okay. And yeah, with levees, we'd be able to block this off. Which, again, it flows through here into there already, so to a degree that might be a bit of a waste, but it also ensures that when the water flows again after a tide, that, well, it'll get back here quicker.
Flow again after a tide.
After a drought, but...
There we go. I'm pretty sure a tide is the reverse of a drought. Well, no, technically, no. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Suspension bridge. Okay. Let's see. Build more paths or a new district. Okay, I guess that does mean that we shouldn't try this yet. Okay. That means that it would probably be best to put a dam around here. Which means that these could be demolished afterwards. Let's see. There aren't really any small areas to block off here, or thin parts to block. So there, that's how we get rid of those. Okay. Eventually something will need to get blocked off to improve the water flow. And for now, this will do. So I guess unlocking the platforms is the best choice at the moment. Let's see. 6 planks needed for these, so we do need to be a bit careful with how we use them.
Alright, so my idea of using logs for the warehouse may actually be a good idea, provided it can walk on the roof. If they can't, yeah, then my idea would not be so great. So, if you look at the roofs, they look like something you should be able to walk on.
Let's see, there's space for 4 more kits. And the average well-being has gone down. Why is someone... really? There's quite literally open beds in there. Okay, there's one beaver being an idiot, apparently. It says literally lives in lodge. Okay, a lodge that's occupied. Okay, that's... Okay. Beavers being stupid, I guess. Let's see, we've got 3 vacancies. Okay. But that is filling up fast.
That looks nice, doesn't it?
Okay, we've got space for 3 more haulers. Okay, I'm guessing haulers is getting priority over builders. Okay, just having 2 haulers should do now, I think, / hope. Okay. Okay. Okay, so with empty, it won't accept any more goods. Supply means that anything from nearby will still give to it, but they will try to move the stuff out. There's plenty of land here that we could use for food and logs as well.
Yeah.
Farmer's doing nothing. Okay, the farmer will have something to do soon, though.
Yeah, and I think we could. You know what? We need to try it. If the beavers can walk on roof.
They should be able to.
Yeah, so if they can, then my idea of having like 4 storage down and 2 upstairs, so you don't need the platform, should be an easy thing to do. At least until we have the planks to do it.
Oh yeah, 190 logs. There. And there. And we'll need paths like that. And yeah, they can walk on top. They can walk on top of that.
But I still need a pathway to. Okay.
Let's see. Sunflower seeds, maple pastries, potatoes, breads. They're potatoes.
Potato.
Okay. Plant crops, potatoes. Just fill that area in as much as possible. Okay. Okay, 5 days for 2 sunflower seeds. 6 days for 1 potato. Okay. Okay, we are getting a good amount of planks at the moment, though. Okay.
If you're gonna use the other side for other farm, like we see more that by the other, we see 2 groups of blueberries. Question is, where will we put the other road across the water? Since they want to be, they like to get. Can't believe I say this. They like to get wet. You know what I mean.
Yeah. The best I can think of would be to move the water storage to allow for a path to get across here.
Yeah.
The easiest way that I can see that happening. Let's see, 2 by 2. Then path. Let's see, unconnected building. Yeah, it's... Alright, yeah, because paths get put up without any work. But the stairs do need work.
Yet they already built a storage house on top.
Apparently.
Huh?
Okay, the potatoes. Yeah, there are potatoes growing at least.
Can you make the pops up there look bigger? For it looks kinda.
Yeah, that just. Okay.
Okay, I'm glad that my idea works. Just. Yeah, not the way I expected. Hey, at least it's a ID on TV have the platforms.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me actually... Can I mass select these or something? No, I need to select them one at a time. Just high prioritize the removal of all of this. That way the plank Production can be upgraded. Sped up. Okay. It isn't too much of a difference from here to there, but it'll still speed things up. Speaking of speeding things up. There we go, just a flood of beavers. And now that's connected. Okay. Potatoes will go there, sunflower seeds will go there. Potato. Okay. It'll probably be a good idea to have some over... a bit of a farm over here as well.
Wait a minute. I heard many people say potato, but I never heard anyone say potato besides the saying potatoes. Like, who says potatoes?
Not sure, and I don't...
But honestly, that's potato in another language?
I guess that would be the closest.
If that's the case, then it's still correct. Just another language is a very different thing. I never heard an accent say potato.
I could just put down a small one of these here for the planks instead of a big one over here, so I guess that is some logs wasted with that, but oh well.
Oh, for people wondering what the Swedish word for potato is, potatis.
Okay.
No, what's the Dutch word for potato?
I'll just say that the translation of it, if you were to translate it to English, it would just mean earth apple. Aardappel. That's just that's practically just a German, just German on the noseness with it, huh?
Oh, so if people, I guess people should be careful when they order apple pie in Netherlands and Germany then.
No, apple is just apple, so
still
no chance of mix-up.
Oh, depends. They could claim it's a mix-up. They just could say, but you never specify which kind of apple. You know? If they want to be
low productivity.
Quite a tease.
Alright, all the water storage is full, so of course that's going to have low productivity. Okay. What are they all working on if all of that is closed? We've got the farm that only has one person. We've got these, they're just... There's one there. Two there. Okay, so let me count the jobs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
They finished building the lab. I think it was the lab they were busy on.
Yeah. Okay, and Zelme is working there now.
Oh, they're fixing the old farm.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we do need some beavers without jobs for stuff like this. Okay. Keeping one there. Oh, some of these have grown. So yeah, good to turn that on. I think we can afford another house.
Question be, where the heck would we put the rams for that district?
Yeah, that would have been better if I had split it up a bit more. Okay.
Actually, you can do that rather easily.
There. Sunflowers over here. Actually, probably smarter to have some path around here. Though, does that really speed things up?
I think you could, depending on where they're supposed to go.
Yeah, probably better to build a path around that. Let's see, let's remove that as well. And I can put another stairs around here somewhere. Speed things up a bit more. Okay. They're all on their time off. Okay, we need a bunch of these younger beavers to grow up. Let's see, the highest that we have at the moment is 6 well-being. Okay.
One just grew up, and another one died of. We have some die of old age.
Yeah, that also explains it probably. Okay. All the more reason to have a decent amount of young beavers around. That almost rhymed.
Look at them go with the logs on the back. I mistook those for rockets at first.
They're not orcs. Oh. Are you busy or are you doing nothing up there? I think you're doing nothing up there, so... Oh, I can't... Let's see. Bold and beautiful foresters are the core of beaver society. Okay, I guess having 2 of them is a bit much, but it does mean that these get planted, well, replanted pretty quickly. Okay, more is being removed there. Let's see.
How are we doing on planks?
We've got 44, so good amount. Okay. We won't be able to build these until that pump is removed. But we can at least place the orders.
Yeah, once we have the platforms, maybe it's better to just put the other storage house on top of the other storage. That have we done now for it. So it can save a lot of space, but it does look kind of comical with the pathing.
There and there. And there. Okay.
Wait, I just had an idea. Can you put a smaller storage on top of that?
Probably.
So we could, like, we have the path in along out the edge. Then we have 4 smaller storage next to each door. That could work. Like, in a way, it kind of makes it look stylish, but in a way, it kind of works. Like, you would have room for 4 small storage by each upper door.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So yeah, so you basically, the outer line is a path. Then you have one line goes in between the other smaller ones to the main bigger ones.
There. Then we do a path like that.
I just realized, it feels like we are building this together a little bit.
Yeah.
Mostly you though, but I'm happy to give advice. And you're not afraid to tell me if there's something that should not work.
Okay, this is probably actually too many potatoes here. Sort of split that with something else, like the wheat.
What did you just say?
Too many potatoes.
I think I just heard the Shire starting a revolt.
Yeah, at least they won't be shy about that. Let's see. Some sunflowers there. And I'm going to presume that the at least partially covered areas will also count.
Okay, it looks a bit comical, but alright.
Then just all the other open spaces get wheat.
Very all natural.
Well,
use it
beavers.
correctly.
Okay, that one's done. So this one can be demolished. Okay. Rubble. Let's see. Okay, high priority. Somehow there's water in the rubble.
Well, free resources? Are we gonna complain?
Okay. Now, is some idiot going to sleep outside again? Okay, that one's been started construction on.
Maybe we should start making a new row of the houses or something.
Let's see, if I delete this bit here, I could make ladder up. It wouldn't really work, I think. Actually, we've got a good amount of planks now, 45.
Yeah, so you could put a plank in between them.
6.
And you just have a good spot for the stairs to be.
Yeah, the stairs will block off the area behind it, though.
Yeah, that's why I say you should have a plan out where this stairs should be there, where it shouldn't be a issue.
Unconnected building. Yeah, right, because they actually make that first somehow. Okay,
Actually,
that high priority. Also, it doesn't have anything assigned. Do we have something for sunflowers already? I think we did there, yeah. Actually, let's assign you for more carrots. And we'll harvest those, hopefully.
Let's see.
Let's see. Okay, can't put more there. Actually, let's not do that. If I build more houses like this... Some houses like this, there too, or leave an opening in between. No,
Wait, hold on.
need more.
Is there a, if you build how big are they? Do you have a room? Can you put one under the open gap, or would that leave a space? For if it leaves a space, we could use that. Okay, it does not leave a space like that, but the other side of it could be a good platform stairs for this. Well, not really good room for. It'd be a tight squeeze for a house.
Let's see. The problem that we have is that we need to put platforms all through the middle here.
Yeah.
It's probably a good idea to have stairs on both ends then. Or... Stair up. There. Let's see. We'll need to demolish another bit of potatoes then. If we put it there. 1, 2... 3, 4. Oh, that can be filled with something. Let's see. Wheat. There's bread. Paper. Chestnuts. Cattail. Dandelions. Spatterdock. Wheat flour and wheat. There we go. Okay. It is almost 10 p.m. though, so we should probably call it in a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It did quite a lot.
Yeah.
This was an unexpected bonus stream.
Yeah. Okay, there's only water in that left, so we can just delete that. And that also only has water in it, so delete that. Okay. Path. There. Water and logs. So, there. Okay, over here we could put more of the tanks. Just have more water. And yeah, the farm can expand outwards into here. Okay. We've got about 200 water, 140 logs, plenty of food. Okay, and okay, good amount of signs now as well, huh?
Nice.
Removing these blockages would probably seem like a pretty good idea, but it would also weaken the flow of water through everywhere else. So it would keep it green and all, because there'd still be some water flowing through, but it would eventually stop or runs really low. Okay, did I accidentally put that? Okay. Yeah, let's put a save here. And yeah, I wouldn't mind picking this up again for some other just filler streams. And yes, I didn't have time to, or I had time, but well, I chose to relax instead of going to look for another background.
I do not blame you.
Okay, let's see, someone else to raid. Okay, for a second I thought that Lazarus was playing The Legend of Zelda, but no, he's playing The Legend of Heroes Trials of Cold Steel 2. Never heard of that. Pathologic 2. Did we raid Lash recently? Yeah, we did, but oh well. We're raiding in from a chill stream, so I say we go say hi.
Alright.
Okay, copy name, channel, okay, /raid and paste. And somehow I managed to click enough buttons to open up the bookmarks. But yeah, that'll be it for today. And yeah, we'll see more of this game with time, and hopefully I'll get better with it as time goes as well.
I say
But
you
yeah,
handled it rather well.
better than whisking that Whiskerwood demo, huh? Okay, I actually
Yeah,
continue
not too
with
bad either.
I continued with
Go
that
on.
one after I stopped screen sharing that, and yeah, just the first winter killed it all. But
Ah,
that's probably with most people because you don't know that it's coming, or you don't know what effects it'll have.
yeah. You were
Okay.
playing the demo. They do have an early access out.
Yeah. Okay. Um. Yeah, we already said what'll be coming tomorrow. We've got The Witcher. On Sunday, we'll see about attempting an extra stream for Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition. We'll see who's available on Monday. So could be Borderlands, could be Terminator Annihilation Line, or Spiritfarer. Now, actually, on my own save here, I have caught up to where we got with Liz. Though, of course, I will have fewer resources because I kind of rushed there. And yeah, Tuesday and Thursday, hopefully Mass Effect 2. Actually, not Mass Effect 2. No, no, no. We have a middle game. We've got a game in the middle. And
Yeah.
on Wednesday, well, hopefully get more Zenless Zone Zero. Okay. But of course, until then, yeah, thank you everyone who may have been watching now or later. And I see that Knight has still been lurking. Hello there. And thank you as always, Drakir.
You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for joining and watching as always. And I see my avatar here is working as normal, I guess. Some games react more with their avatars than others.
Or it could just be that the internet is being busy for some reason or another. Okay. But yeah, that'll all be for then, of course. So for now, let's get this raid started and just enjoy the complete whiplash of friendly beavers to quite literal death metal, huh?
Oh, come on.
Okay, but for now, of course, yeah, thank you all again for watching, and until next time, have a nice day, and until then.
Be safe, everyone. Sleep well. And watch out for undead seagulls.
And droughts and bad water.